You guys seen the thumbnail, you read that title, you know what we making, and guess what, folks? I got a guest. I'm not gonna over talk it, I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Janelle, aka Janelle Eats on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and today we're gonna be making Filipino lumpia with a V. So Filipino lumpia are spring rolls. They're deep fried spring rolls, and I think you're really gonna like it.
I think so too, but I need you to go ahead and pronounce that one more time.
Lumpia.
Lumpia?
Lumpia.
Lumpia.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
We'll do it. Okay, so this is my grandma's recipe. There's a bajillion different ways that you can make lumpia. You can make it with any meat you want. My grandma loves mixing together ground pork and shrimp.
So, obviously we got carrots,
yes.
diced onions.
Diced
I know about that
onions.
because you made me do them.
Yeah.
All right? Go ahead and explain that.
This is cabbage. So we try to put in some kind of vegetable in here. So my grandma in the past, she loves to experiment. She doesn't just stick to tradition. So she's put in some cilantro. I put some green beans in here before, but cabbage is a pretty neutral vegetable you can put in here. Just something else aside from the meat.
So look, we don't have to say nothing to tell everybody about that. You guys know what this is? Let me know down in the comment section below. Not for real.
Okay, and then we have some garlic, and then we have fish sauce. So I add fish. Not everybody adds fish sauce to their lumpia, but my grandma does, and it just elevates the flavor. It gives it that extra flavor that you're like, what is that? It's umami flavor. Everyone talks about umami. We use fish sauce. It's so good. Some people just use soy sauce, and I'm like, try fish sauce. It'll really like amp up the flavor. You know, we don't typically dip lumpia in barbecue sauce, but I thought about it last night. I was like, we should try it because you have a barbecue series, and I was like, it would be really good with lumpia. I think it would be really good. We typically use this sweet chili sauce, so this is already like kind of sweet. This is gonna work, I think, just as well.
Hey,
we'll try it. Okay, so this is gonna be the vessel that holds all of the lumpia ingredients together.
Okay.
So these are spring roll wrappers, and the one, I use a different brand at home. My grandma uses a different brand. This one was the other brand that we also use. So I use Menlo, but this is the one that my grandma used to use when we couldn't get Menlo. This one's just as good.
You know, everything goes in here, so it's basically almost like a dump and go.
I like to put in kind of the big chunky stuff in here first so that it has time to fully break down. So first I'm gonna start with the carrots because they're clearly the chunkiest and the most hearty of everything that we have here.
All right.
Okay, and I'm just gonna pulse this until it's kind of broken down. Imagine this, when you fry it, do you want a big chunk of carrot to bite into?
No.
I personally don't. Yeah.
So look at that right
There you
there. All right.
Cabbage cooks really nicely. It'll wilt way faster than a carrot would.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So look, you gave me so many ideas. I got a soul food version of this coming up real soon.
Really?
Yeah, yes.
I can't wait. You got the onions diced, so this really won't take that long. And then the garlic, I just kind of toss it in here. Pork is already ground up, so that really doesn't take long. So you can just put in the shrimp and do the kind of the same thing that I did and see if you could.
Okay. So just dump them in there, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And this one, so shrimp, I do like to kind of chop up.
I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below. After you seeing this process, tell me what you guys are thinking. I'm curious. I know my brain is working.
Like I said earlier, you could over process this where this kind of turns into like a paste. You kind of want a little texture in your lumpia as well.
Now,
Nice.
what if somebody doesn't want to use pork?
You could use beef, you could use chicken.
Okay.
I used to make lumpia with chicken, but when my
great
grandma's
option.
like, use pork and shrimp, I was like, all right. I tried it. I never turned back.
Got it.
So you got the salt, awesome, pepper, great, and then this is the VIP ingredient, the fish sauce. You can tell it's fish sauce, you smell it. I mean,
I believe you.
yeah, okay, cool. So this though is like, it really amps up the flavor. So I always like to add fish sauce. So we just dump that in there. The fish sauce is kind of like a flavor enhancer.
This is why I try to use products that are low in sodium.
Yes.
So that way each individual person, they can just like salt theirs.
Exactly, exactly. And I try to be a little bit more conservative with my seasonings because I have had some lumpia where it's like crazy salty. But you know, this is the beauty of being able to make your own at home.
You know, so many people even including yourself, you know, you make your videos, sometimes they, you know, a little shorter, but I know a lot of people ask me like, why I make them so long. It's really for like the new people, right?
Yeah.
So like I show this every step of the way. So when you're new, you know what I mean? It'll just give you, you know what it looks like, what it should look like, what it almost, I'm gonna say you can tell what it smells like too by watching it, because you know your brain will tell you, that smells good right there.
Yeah.
All right.
It does smell good, but we're gonna have to taste this before we wrap it up.
Wait. What do you mean we gotta taste it? That's
We're
raw
gonna
meat.
taste it. Oh, okay. No, we're not gonna eat the raw meat. We're going to cook it on a pan first.
Had me worried.
No, I'm not like that.
I'm not getting ready to eat the raw meat.
I want to put it. No, we're good.
I got it.
Yeah, we're gonna take out the pan. We're gonna cook it because you don't want to wrap up all this lumpia later just to find after it cooks that it's not salted or seasoned to your liking. So.
Hey, what did I tell you guys? You know what? You taste as you go. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what? Looking at this right now, hey, tell me what you guys think about this. I would take this, make a patty.
Yes.
I would probably put it in some flour. You know what I mean? Dip it in some egg, come back, and make a croquette out of this.
Yes.
Boom.
You could do that. You
Yeah,
have to
I
wrap
know.
all of it, and then you could try it, and then I bet it'd be really good.
Ooh, how many of y'all know about that K-roll syrup? There we go. I'll just
Yes.
put this here,
Perfect.
right there in the center.
I like doing this step. I never skip this step because it also depends on like if you want it to be saltier or if you just want to add something extra to it, you'll know before wrapping anything, going through all that work. You can tell from this part what needs to be added on.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This is good.
I don't think it needs nothing.
No, it's good. We're gonna wrap it. We're gonna fry it. This is good.
Okay, so look, if you guys come in here and look at this right here, you thought I was joking. I told you I was gonna give her the big stack. That's it right there. And look at my stack. Hey, and she beat me. Okay, so look, this is what I want you to do. Teach me how to make these without overstuffing them.
Okay.
Even when I do spring or egg roll, I'll never follow the right rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'll probably just maybe just take a, I don't know, like maybe this much.
Okay.
You can always add more too. And then I like to lay it out here. So I have my wrapper more of a diagonal
Right.
shape like this. Then this is how my grandma does it. Other people wrap it different ways, but this is how I learned it. So this is how I like to keep it. It might take some experimenting, but I like to fold it over here first, like that.
Okay.
And then I like to fold the sides like this to close it up.
Okay.
So this is when I can tell I've overstuffed it, is if I can't close the sides and it starts to poke out. So we're good. And then I just
So look, I tell
roll it up.
everybody, look, we making an envelope.
And yeah.
Right?
We're gonna mail it straight to the fryer. People seal it with water. I like to use egg, but before, I literally just take a piece of the meat and I
Smear it on it.
smear it right there and then I close it up. But today we're just gonna use egg. So we scrambled some egg and I just dip my finger. You don't have to get too fancy. And then you put it right on this wrapper, on the edge, like this. And then you just finish rolling it up. And I like to store it like maybe on a plate or something at home with this side down so that it continues to
to
seal
hold.
itself.
Right.
Yeah,
That
so
makes
that
sense.
it holds.
So look, I put this much on there. I feel like I got way too much, but
I think you could do it. I think you could do it.
all right.
This isn't your first rodeo. You got this.
You know what I noticed by having that one out, it kind of like get dry.
So you kind of want to.
Okay, so now we got it like this.
And then you seal the top.
Now I'll seal it. Sorry, I gotta keep cleaning my hands.
No worries.
Then I go in here, give me a little egg wash.
Yep. There it is.
There it is. Hey, they used to have a song called Whoop, There It Is.
They used to. I think we still hear that song
You
every
still
once in
hear
a
it? I
while.
don't like this one, but
Oh, this one, yeah.
hey, we'll get better. I promise.
That's fine. Yes.
We'll get better.
We'll store it over
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
And then we just kind of keep doing it.
Okay.
And we just sit here and talk about things until this is finished. That's typically what I do at home.
Now, what you can do is you can tell me more about your other social medias outside of your YouTube channel.
Okay. So I also post on Instagram and TikTok, but they're all like shorter form videos, kind of like what I would post on YouTube. So like my YouTube shorts. And it's basically food. I mean, it's food, travel. People, I guess, want to learn about my life in general too, not just about the food, but food is a huge part of it. I mean, that's like all I care about anyway. Do you know what balut is? It's the duck egg fetus. So let's just, that's all I need to say to tell you like the kind of foods that I like to
but you like to, I got you.
Yeah.
Experiment.
Yeah, and like, well, I grew up with that, but I do like going to like other countries and trying their delicacies because they're actually really good. I mean, like, people kind of talk about them. They're like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, I wouldn't try that. And then I try it and I'm like, it's actually really good. We finished rolling them up, and it's usually better to store it in the freezer just for a little bit. It kind of just brings everything together. It also makes sure that it's fully sealed, and like when my grandma makes it, she makes like hundreds. She makes a ton. So we typically have a bunch of these stored in the freezer, and so she takes it out of the freezer and we just pop it straight into the fryer. It crisps up really well, it cooks well, and it has less of a chance of unraveling.
Okay, but so when your grandma makes them, and you got a whole bunch of these, right? So that means if she left them in overnight, that means tomorrow in the morning I'll be able to knock on this plate because they frozen solid.
Yeah.
Do I have to let them thaw before I put them in the?
I just throw it in right away. When I stick them in the freezer, I like to separate it with maybe plastic wrap in the middle or parchment paper in the middle, so you'll have layers of lumpia, because it's kind of hard to rip them apart.
So look, we got it set for 375 degrees, right? Hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. This right here says 374 degrees. Why? I don't know. But anyway, we got it. Heat's already up. This is out of the freezer. This has been in there for 20 minutes, right? So, what you were talking about, you say you're afraid of it. This is what I like. You see it's got a little hook. We set this on the top. Now we just put them in here like this.
I guesstimate maybe like 5 minutes. We'll check it. We'll see the outside if it's nice and golden brown.
So this is what they look like. You know what? You can see the ground pork cooking in the inside.
Yep. I'm so excited.
Oh man.
The trick is like you have to wait for it to fully cool, but like you just want to eat it right now. Right. It'll hurt.
Right. And they're crispy. Listen to that.
To wait. Yeah. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Dip it in the sweet chili sauce.
All right.
Let's hear that crunch.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Let's do it.
Take a look at that. These are good. This is a great party food. I love finger foods. Do a lot of them on my channel.
You want to try it with your barbecue sauce?
That's what I'm gonna go in next. I dipped it in the beginning, right? And then I just finished it off. For one, I didn't want to double dip, right?
Yeah.
But two, just to taste it, they good even without it. I can have this with I make a killer avocado ranch. I know that's not traditional, but that right there just enhance some of this flavor too.
That'll be good. I'm gonna dip the other side of mine.
Okay, do your thing.
I can't wait. Oh my God. It's so good. Your sauce is so good.
There's something about when that barbecue sauce touch your tongue. That's the first thing you're gonna taste. And then when you hit it with the crunch, that does something to the brain. And then the taste, boom.
It does do something to the brain.
Hey, how'd you do it? Because I got to dip back. You said
I just dipped the other side.
The back end.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Hey, I'm gonna do it like this, folks. Cheers, y'all.
This is the first time I've ever tried it with barbecue sauce. I highly recommend it. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I don't really have a whole lot to say. What I can tell you is, listen, she said that's her grandma's recipe, so that's really truly unique to your, your tradition. That right there is fire, folks. And don't forget, that's what this channel is all about. It's like showing you other things, so we can get rid of that same old. And I keep looking down at it because listen, I got to hit this. I just want to say thank you. And listen, I'm gonna go ahead and let you do your thing. Tell everybody where they can find you. Listen, she got some fire recipes, so do you.
Thank you. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And you should have seen him devour this. We were both eating it off camera. But if you want to check out more content like this, more food content, you can check me out at Janelle Eats on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Hey, real simple. You know what? I like that. You guys see her name and all of her stuff right here on somewhere down here, somewhere. Hey, with that being said, listen, let me know what you guys think about this type of content down in the comment section below, right? So with that being said, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there, listen, it's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, folks, this is how I always leave. You walk that way, and I'm gonna go this way.
Okay, let's do it.
Peace.